I am back once again playing in the 200cc World Cup, but in today's video there is yet another twist. I'll be using a randomized combo for every single race in this video, and to kick things off we're running with Dry Bones, the Wild Wiggler, the Standard Tires, and the MKTV Parafoil. Honestly, not too bad of a build, all things considered, for 200cc. You know, if I can get a lighter weight character for today's video, I feel like I'll be in a good spot regardless of my kart, regardless of my tires, because I'll definitely have, you know, just less speed, more acceleration, more handling, and just be in a good spot overall. We almost get fired there. I'll go ahead and take this shortcut, get up into third. And yeah, so far this build feels really good. The Wild Wiggler overall is a pretty solid kart to use, and the Standard Tires are also good. So I think I just got lucky here for this first build of the video. I actually did not mean to throw my fire there. I'll just back the rest of it. No chance I'm hitting anyone ahead of me. Looks like the shock is out. I think a couple players dodged behind me, like that Birdo that's about to red us. And that is just unfortunate for us. We're going to lose a couple spots here. I'm going to have to go for the double. Try to make a super late comeback here. And we get the Piranha Plane. I'll burn that right away here. So it looks like those players are very close to us, not too far ahead. Can we get a mushroom here? Oh, we cannot, unfortunately. This player has the red shell as well. Looks like there's a red shell coming our way. And I'm going to keep my 4th place here for the first race. And we are back with the next combo of the video. This time it is Bowser Jr., the Bone Rattler, the Leaf Tires, and the Gold Glider. I can say for a fact that the Bone Rattler is one of my least used karts. Honestly, can't even remember using this a single time throughout any of my videos on any streams. And to my knowledge, it's like maybe a heavier build, like medium, heavier kart. This probably has a lot of speed. And with a character like Bowser Jr., it should maybe, you know, work out, counter each other out, and it should be overall a decent build. Maybe the handling could be a little bit better. But so far with these Leaf Tires, it feels pretty good, honestly. You know, no complaints from me, at least. It doesn't feel any different than a normal combo that I would use, all too much at least. We can go ahead and go for the shortcut here once again. I'll just use that mushroom. Messed up the shroomless cut just a little bit. We're keeping up with the pack here. We're all the way up in... Oh no, I went off the edge. I was worried about that red shell, and I throw my boomerang forward instead of backwards by accident there. And we're all the way down in 6th now. I'll go ahead and slow down for that double just so I can get a power item. And wow, we get the worst pull. A red shell mushroom. I just spammed it assuming I'd get a better item than a mushroom. And we end up getting taken out by the fire. We're in last by a mile. Everyone around us had like bullet bills and everything. We end up getting a single red and a mushroom, and we're going to finish in last place. And for the next build here, we have Kamek, the Ink Striker, the Ancient Tires, as well as the Hylian Kite. And we're up against some stiff competition here. It looks like literally everyone else in the lobby is using Teddy or Bitty Buggy with a meta character pick. Of course, we did... Wow, I get stuck on the wall there. But we fortunately got a meta build this time with Kamek Ink Striker, but the Ancient Tires, I'm not really sure how good they are actually. I don't really see anyone using them, so I'm assuming they're not great. But the way things are recently, it feels like basically every build is more or less good. There are just some builds that are better than others. So even the worst builds we can get are still pretty good. And that looks like technical. Not sure if that is the real technical or not. Of course, same me, but it could just be a copycat. You never really know when you're playing these worldwides with people. There's definitely a lot of people trying to imitate other, you know, content creators, YouTubers, or just well-known people in the community. If you guys don't know, Technical is a 200cc player that holds, or at least has held, a numerous amount of world records. When I've been watching world record videos, his name has come up quite a bit. So I definitely recognize them. Gotta watch out for this bullet bill here. And oh, we get starred as soon as I use it. We get starred out of bounds. And once again, we get a triple mushroom pull. My item luck has just not been great this session, which I'm gonna need it because I'm using these wacky, goofy, randomized combos that are definitely gonna throw my game off, especially considering the fact we're playing 200, which is even harder than usual. I'm just gonna spam everything here. We get yet another star and a crazy 8. And I'm going flying here. What else can we get? We get the bullet bill. Oh, I didn't use it in the shortcut, so it took the route around. We get the shock dodge. It didn't matter, and we get a 6th place. And we are on GBA Cheeseland for the next race using King Boo, the pipe frame, the GLA tires, as well as the paper glider. Now, this is actually a fairly meta build, all things considered. So maybe this will help propel us into a better spot this time around. Pretty rough race for me last time, but we are on a bagging track here. One of the better tracks for bagging in the game, that is for sure. And it is 200cc though, so normally in my experience, the strategies that you would use bagging on 150 don't necessarily translate to 200 perfectly. Of course, you don't really want to get as far behind in my experience. You want to bag a little bit, but then try to catch up sooner because the players in the front are just going to be going that much sooner, that much further rather. And you have to catch up that much sooner. And it looks like a couple players, including Technical there, used the bullet bill extension. I'm going to go ahead and wait for the double. Oh, I actually miss it by like a fraction. That player just stole it from me. And I think we're not in a good spot here. You know, we're pretty far behind. We get bulleted out of nowhere. If I can pull a bullet bill here, I might not be in a terrible position. But things just really aren't looking too great now. We get the shock, though. I'm going to use that right away. I think only the player in the bullet bill behind us dodged. We have this golden mushroom. I'm just going to literally run to the wall there. Keep going. Oh, we actually get the bullet bill. I'll use it in the shortcut here. And just like that, I think our race has turned around. You know, pulling the shock is such a good pull. We get the golden mushroom as well. And I'm going to have to stop here, but I can use this golden for the ending shortcut here. And that's going to take me all the way up. Actually, I'm not going to pass him. Okay, I'm going to finally pass some players, and I'll finish in 4th. And we are back with the next combo of the video. This time it is Lakitu, the Mach 8, the gold tires, as well as the super glider. Super interesting looking combo with the gold tires. And because of Lakitu being a lighter character, and the Mach 8 being a pretty solid vehicle now with the recent Wave 5 balance changes, this should be a very good combo to use. I already feel like I have a lot more control than in some of the other builds I've been using in this video. Even with that King Boo build in the last race, I didn't really feel all that great, all things considered. And oh, that player gets hit, but it lags, they steal my box. So I definitely feel a lot more comfortable here. Like I actually have a fighting chance, you know, without relying on items too heavily. Hopefully they don't back this fire. It looks like they don't, and I go off the edge. The blooper definitely hurt my traction there. We get the star, we can take the shortcut. We also have some mushrooms in the pocket, but I think I want to get rid of those. Oh, we get bumped and we get backed. I was going to take that shortcut a little bit tighter. Let's see what we can get from this double. I am way behind. That is a great pull. You know, it's really hard to keep up with these players in the front, all using their meta builds, the builds that they're really good with, have a lot of practice with, and they're just in general good at the game. And wow, that is the worst possible drop off for 200. Straight into that wall. We get shocked as well. And that is not good news for me here. Probably going to have another bottom spot. I'm surprisingly still in 5th right now. We pulled the star. I'm in 4th. I think I'm going to actually be able to hold this. It looks like I will. And I'll finish in 4th place. And for the next race here, we are rocking with Koopa Troopa, the Cat Cruiser, the Retro Off-Road, and the Cloud Glider. And funny enough, Koopa Cape actually came up in the track selection, and almost every single person in the lobby -1 picked it. But we end up getting a random pick. And we're back on Mario Circuit for the 2nd time of the video, unfortunately. You know, it would have been nice to be able to play with Koopa Troopa on Koopa Cape, but it was just not meant to be. And we're keeping up with the pack so far. This is another build. Oh, we get boomeranged. I'm going to red shell that player out of spite right away. But we are once again on a build, is what I was going to say, that is actually pretty comfortable for me. You know, a lighter weight character, a very meta vehicle. If you guys didn't know, the Cat Cruiser shares identical stats with the Teddy Buggy, and wow, that is an amazing pull. We almost get red shield, but we get double invincibility here. Hopefully we can get a shock dodge. Besides that shock dodge at the very end of the Peach Gardens race, we have not yet gotten a shock dodge in today's video, and hopefully that will change soon here. I'm actually going to hold on to these mushrooms here for the shortcut coming up. We also have some protection, and we get backed, unfortunately. So I'm actually going to go ahead and get another double here, try to avoid that bullet bill. Yeah, we get protection. Rather, we get invincibility, which is exactly what I was looking for. But it looks like we will once again not get the shock dodge. I'll try not to get bullet build there. We can take the shortcut. We get some protection. We almost get back there. And but we get past right on the line, and we'll take a 5th. And we are back here once again on GBA Cheeseland. But this time we have Yoshi, the Tri-Speeder, the Crimson Slim tires, as well as the Waddle Wing glider. And of course, I'm rocking with my boy Light Blue Yoshi. We're going to be bagging here. And I have a feeling, guys, I don't know if you've noticed, but I pretty consistently got in 4th or 5th place every single race. So I have a feeling we have a couple very skilled players, at least in 200cc, and dominating these rooms with their meta builds, including technical, as you guys have seen. And I feel like me getting, a top 4, top 5 spot is still very much a bit of an accomplishment, rather. Had to focus and try not to... Oh wow, we get the shock in the bullet bill. I'm going to use the bill extension. We can use the shock as soon as I'm out. What an amazing pull here. What I was going to say is that even getting 4th place, I think, in this room is an accomplishment in itself. So I'm definitely not complaining. And we're going to use the shock here right away. I'll go ahead and use it now. I think I dodged the Yoshi and the star as well as someone in a bullet bill. And now we are up into 1st place here. But this combo, this is brutal to drive. Wow, I'm just flying all over the place. Looks like that might have been technical that I dodged. Maybe he just had a mushroom for the shortcut there. But I'm just flying all over the place still. Someone took the shortcut in front of us. We almost get fired there. But maybe since I fell down a couple spots, I can get a good pull here at this next double set and be able to take the ending shortcut. Looks like that player is in the bullet bill for the extension. And wow, that is a terrible pull. We get the piranha plant combined with the triple green shells. And I'm actually going to go for the shortcut anyways. I think it's a little bit faster, even without anything on 200. And oh no, I'm flying off the edge. I lost all my speed there. I'm going to fall down into 7th place. And we are back here on LA Laps for this next race, rocking with Toadette, the Prancer, the Azure Rollers, as well as the Peach Parasol Glider. Another combo that I feel is very suitable for 200, unlike some of the combos. That Yoshi combo in the last race was pretty brutal to drive. I had a really good chance of winning after getting the bullet bill extension paired with the shock, but I just threw it away there with my bad driving skills, rather, because that combo is just pretty difficult to use. We'll go ahead and chain this, throw this red shell at technical up in 1st, and somehow I'm in 2nd place. I'm just going to keep chaining everything, try to stay on the track in the middle, try not to hit any walls here. It's always a tough thing to do, and I guess you can do that shortcut shroomless, rather. I didn't really know if that was faster or not. We can go ahead and back that green shell, maybe chain this red shell here at this next set. Wow, we get double red, so I'll definitely throw both of those up at 1st place here. And we get yet another red shell. We also have the super horn here in the pocket, trying not to get hit by these oil rig things. And it looks like we combo technical there. I'm going to super horn him as well. And now we're up into 1st. Someone has a star raid here, though. So it's going to be a close race here. A shot could definitely ruin my day. A blue shell could as well. What can we get for a double here? We get the coin green shell, so not terrible. And I'm going to try to hold off, try to get the 1st place here. And it's looking pretty good. It looks like I'm going to finally get a 1st place here on LA Laps. And we are back here on Cloud Top Cruise for the next race, rocking with Shy Guy, the Bitty Buggy, the Hot Monster tires, as well as, I can't find what glider I'm using here. I'm still looking, the parafoil. Wow, how did I look away from my screen there and not fall off the edge? That was pretty insane. Make sure to give you guys the correct information, of course. And we're out here after finally getting a 1st place. All it took was for me to get triple red shells and a super horn, get super lucky with my item pulls, and that banana literally came out of nowhere. I knew he was going to drop it, but I had no time to react there, unfortunately. And we're now in the back of the pack, but I can get some coins here. There's one Yoshi way in the front, but I think we're in a good spot here to get some good items and catch up. And what else can we get? We get the Crazy 8, but I go way off the edge. I'm just going to go ahead and spam everything, go for the double. Oh, it looks like I missed the last part of my Crazy 8 there. Yeah, I still have a green shell. I'll go ahead and hold on to that just in case there's a ghost. Looks like there's actually no one behind me. So I can use my bullet bill now and see if I can make my way back up to the pack here. Yeah, that blue Yoshi is still way ahead of the pack. Okay, it's going to run out in time for me to do the shortcut here. We get the golden. I'll just start the timer now. And it looks like we're going to get red shelled from a Crazy 8. Always the worst thing when you're like basically in the back of the pack. Okay, the red shell didn't catch up to me. We can use my star. We missed the item box there, unfortunately. But we're right here. Everyone's in a star around us. We're getting bumped like crazy. Yeah, that blue Yoshi is absolutely gone. No chance of 1st for us here. Hopefully I don't get bulleted. And wow, it took a really tight line there. And we get hit, unfortunately. And it's probably going to be a bottom spot for me here. Unless we can pull the shock or something crazy, or we get the shock dodge. Yeah, looks like it's just not going to happen. And I'm going to fly off yet again with this combo. And I'm going to finish down in 9th. And we are back here once again on LA Laps, but this time actually using Toad, the Landship, the Blue Standard tires, as well as the Flower Glider for this next race here. Let's see if we can get another first place finish. Fortunately, I didn't get a mushroom on that first set. I missed the box completely. Can we get a mushroom this time? And oh no, we get the red shell. I almost actually just went for the shortcut anyways. Good thing I hesitated just a little bit there. We can get rid of this player's protection in first. Go for another double. Maybe I'll get lucky with red shells, and look at that, we pull 3 red shells here already, and it looks like one broke on, I'm not even sure what happened. It hit something, maybe it just hit the wall, not really sure, but we can go ahead and chain once again back that green shell. We'll get more red shells here, and I'm actually gonna go for this shroomless cat. Yeah, looks like this player is going for it, and yeah, that is a lot faster. I guess I never realized how small that gap was. That's definitely worth going for on 200 here, and wow, we get more red shells. The shock is out. I think the player in first actually got shocked after the box, so we can go ahead and, okay, we actually didn't get anything to hit them with, but they probably don't have any protection right now. I guess they would now that they went through this set of item boxes. So I'm going to keep spamming here, keep chaining, keep throwing these red shells out at first place, and hope for the best here. It looks like that one finally connected. Maybe they had a mushroom to recover. I'm not really sure what happened there. They have another, we get yet another red shell. We're just getting extremely lucky with all these red shells. Wow, this is crazy. And I'm going to come away with another first place here on LA Laps. And we are back on Big Blue for the next race, rocking with Birdo, the Sports Coupe, the Cushion tires, as well as the Bowser kite. And let's see if we get another first place here after another successful LA Laps. The second time we played LA Laps in the video, we were able to get 2 first places, and I'm getting bumped all over the place here already. Can use those mushrooms very nicely to recover here. And another thing that I should mention is that we are back up to a full lobby here, which is always nice to see when you're playing 200cc. And oh no, I actually completely failed on the shortcut. I think I end up trailing that player that was beside me, funny enough, and block them from taking it. And we're up here, actually all the way in third now. Can we get a good box here? Okay, we get 2 single green shells. Gotta watch out for that blue shell behind us. Looks like that player has a star. That player also has a star beside us. So I'm just gonna go completely sideways here. And oh no, we get trailed. I try to snipe them back. We missed. That player's gonna hit the double. Wow, we just barely missed the double because of that spin boost there. That is very unfortunate for us. I'll go for the double here. That's probably going to be the end of my race here. Yeah, we get the star as well as the golden mushroom. I'm going to go for like one more box there. I'm probably not really going to be able to make up any time here. We get another star here, and I'll finish in 7th. And we are back here on Yoshi Circuit with Link, the GLA, the sponge tires, as well as the paraglider for this next combo. And I'm going to actually try to front run. This is Yoshi Circuit, which is a notorious bagging track. But in my experience, bagging on this track in 200 just doesn't really work out as well. And wow, that player bumped us and then backed their green shell off the wall right into our face. So I guess I'm bagging anyways. You know, sometimes the game just decides your fate for you. And that is the case. And wow, I must go flying off. That's one of the reasons I don't really like bagging on 200 on this track, is because I have a very hard time with all the corners. You know, this is definitely not an easy track to drive on 200. And pair that with all these speed items like goldens and stars constantly, and you were just in, you know, a very difficult position to actually try to catch up, because it's just so hard to drive, right? So we're gonna try to. There's a Birdo player way ahead. I'm just hitting every single wall here. Okay, we actually pull the bullet bill there, which is a great pull here. We can save for the bill extension. Hopefully there's not going to be a shock between now and then. And wow, we have a star for the pocket. I'm just going to try to go way wide here on all these corners. Avoid all these other players with these stars around me, just so I don't lose any time. We can go ahead and use our bullet bill in the extension. Looks like the player in front of us did the exact same thing. I'm going to try to steer my bullet bill a little bit tighter. Looks like they are as well. We are slowly but surely catching up to them, but we're still all the way down. Oh, we get the shock dodge though. Looks like the player in front of us dodged as well. We're in 6th place now. We're going to be able to pass anyone else. We are. We're going to finish in 5th. And we are back here with the Inkling Girl, the Blue Falcon, the Button Tires, as well as the Paper Glider for the next combo here, playing on 3DS Rainbow Road for the next track. And I think that last race is a perfect example of why I do not like to bag on 200 on that track. So even though I used the bullet bill extension, we get the shock dodge, and we also have the star in the pocket. we only managed to finish in 5th place because of how far behind I got, trying to bag my items instead of trying to, keep up with the pack sooner. And it's just a fine line between keeping up with the pack and bagging and not getting too far behind in 200, because it really can get away from you very quickly. And we're just getting comboed left and right in this next race already. I'm going to slow down a little bit just to ensure I can get the double box with the blue shell golden mushroom combo, so I'll use that both right away here. Can we get another item box? We can indeed. And what can we get here? We get the triple mushrooms for our next item. And oh, I missed the other item set there. I always forget where the item sets are on this track. Gotta watch out for this bullet bill on our rear. And I can go ahead and chain for another item at this next set. Chain my mushroom at this next set as well. We get another golden. It's not really going to help me out all too much. We have some protection in the pocket, but it's going to be hard to make up a spot. And oh no, wow, I didn't fall off for way too long there. I was just flying in the air, and my lines are just terrible on this track, and I'm going to finish in 8th. We are back with the next combo of the video: Male Villager, B-Dasher, Roller Tires, and the Cloud Glider. Now, I'm not really sure the exact stats of the B-Dasher, but overall, this is a very solid build for this next race. I'm just going to use my mushroom there. I went in the off-road, and I'm going to try to run here, And actually, I get taken out. I'll just go ahead and bag. This is Calamari Desert, a great bagging track. I was going to wait there, but because I got taken out, I'm going to go ahead and bag. I normally do try to run on these bagging tracks, but inevitably, I always get hit by something or another, and I end up bagging anyways. I'll go ahead and go for the shortcut here, get another item box, spam everything. We get the shock dodge right away when I use that bullet bill, and wow, that's gonna throw me off the edge there. My momentum just carried me all the way off the track. We get the star though. I try to bomb that player. It looks like I was successfully able to hit the player in first, and I'll go ahead and take this corner super tight. The path on the left here is a little bit faster. I also wanted to just avoid the train there. Looks like there's a Lakitu player right in our tail, but we're in first here. We have double protection. The only thing that can really stop us right now is double red shells, maybe the blue shell. Looks like there's one red shell, but it's not even going to catch up to us in time, and we're going to get the first place. And for the final combo of the video, guys, we have Donkey Kong, the Koopa Clown, the Monster Tires, as well as the Wario Wing Glider. Yet another bagging track here. We're on N64 Yoshi Valley. I'm going to try to front run here once again, assuming I don't get taken out. We'll get a weird draft there. We get another draft, but I didn't really make up any time. I'm going to save this mushroom for the ending cut, even though you can do it shroomless, I believe. Actually, yeah, I'll just go ahead and mushroom up here. Actually, for some reason, I thought I had a green shell, but I had a mushroom in the back. Maybe my green shell was out front. Maybe I'm just crazy here. Actually missed the mini turbo there, but thankfully we get yet another mushroom. I don't even know what's going on. And I'm just going to try to keep up with the front of the pack here. Last race, we were able to get a first place, yet another first place, by getting the shock dodge, taking the bullet bill all the way up into first. This player behind us has the mushroom, no red shell to worry about. We have a red shell in the pocket. I definitely need some more coins here. Yeah, they're going to go ahead and pass me while I go a little bit wide for coins. And I guess the only hope now is for the blue shell to come, so that this player in first, gets slowed down a bit and we can catch up to them. We can go ahead and red shell that player. It looks like it will break on that banana that was on the ground. And we're doing a good job keeping up. I feel like I'm not very fast. Also, the item roulette is lagging like crazy. And we get a star in third, though. I'm not really sure what is going on this race. Looks like we will not get a shock dodge here. We get some more mushrooms for the pocket. I'll go ahead and use both of those here. What else can we get? The item roulette is still being very slow here. And what can we get? We get double mushrooms. I spam them, I pass them, and we're going to finish in second. And that will do it for today's video using a random combo every single race in the 200cc World Cup. As always, let me know in the comment section down below what you guys thought of the video. Leave a like if you enjoyed, subscribe if you're new, and thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video.